You don't stay broke because you're lazy. That lie has kept millions stuck for decades. You stay broke because you keep obeying emotions that feel responsible, polite, and safe, but quietly destroy your future. Right now, you're trading attention for noise, money for comfort, and potential for approval. And while you're exhausted trying to keep up, someone else is getting rich in silence. Not louder than you, not smarter than you, just calmer, slower, and brutally disciplined. Pause with me for 1 second. Breathe in, because this is where most people miss it. They think money is about working harder. It's not. It's about what you obey when no one is watching. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't lose money to bad luck. They lose it to bad habits disguised as good intentions. They say yes when they should pause. They spend when they should wait. They chase comfort when they should build strength. 30 seconds in, let this land. Wealth is not built by motivation. It's built by control. And control begins in the mind. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, yet spent his nights writing reminders to himself. Not about conquering others, but about conquering impulses. Because he knew something we forgot. If you don't master your reactions, money will never stay with you. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact principles that separate people who stay broke forever from those who quietly pull ahead year after year without noise, without hype, without burnout. Story. Imagine a young Roman clerk named Lucius. He is not foolish, not reckless, not irresponsible. He works long hours, follows orders, and obeys the rules. He is loyal, dependable, and respected by his peers. By every social measure, he is a good man. Yet every month ends the same way. Tight chest, sleepless nights, quiet shame.
What
No
news
matter
do you
how
bring
hard he
that
works,
requires
there's never
such
enough
urgency?
left. One evening, Lucius is ordered to
Your
deliver
life is
financial
shaped
records
by
to
what
the
you
Emperor's war
obey.
camp. The night is cold. Soldiers move like shadows. Armor clinks softly in the darkness. War drums echo far away. Inside a dim tent, Lucius sees Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth,
compelled by
sitting
fear
alone
is
beneath an
worthless.
oil lamp,
A
writing
just
slowly in
man
a small
follows the
notebook.
truth,
Not
even when it
dictating
leads
orders,
into the storm.
not planning battles, writing like a man speaking to his own soul. Lucius is stunned. Why would an emperor need reminders for himself? Marcus looks up calmly and says nothing dramatic. Only this, your life is shaped by what you obey. Lucius
not
expects
hope for
advice about
peace.
enemies, taxes, or power.
Prepare
Instead,
for the
Marcus
brutal
speaks
truth
about
of
desire,
existence.
fear status, comfort, and attention. That night, Lucius understands something most people never do. People rarely lose money to bad luck. They lose it to bad obedience. Principle 1, control what controls you. Stoicism begins with a brutal truth. If you cannot control yourself, you will never control your finances. Money obeys direction, and direction collapses the moment emotions take command. Instant pleasure, social approval, panic spending, and comfort addiction quietly hijack financial decisions long before logic arrives. Marcus Aurelius trained the mind first because the mind approves every purchase, every delay, every excuse. Most people ask the wrong question. They ask, how do I make more money? The Stoic asks, what is stealing what I already earned? According to behavioral finance research, over 70% of financial stress comes not from income level, but from inconsistent behavior driven by emotion. That should change how you think. Practical solution: create a financial pause rule. Any non-essential decision must wait 24 hours. During that pause, write one sentence explaining why the decision serves your future, not your mood. Marcus wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Until you reclaim that power, money will never stay. Principle 2, the real enemy is status. Most people don't buy what they need. They buy what proves they are not failing. Status spending is a silent tax that drains ambition without leaving evidence. Upgrading too early, flexing for people who don't care. Buying relief instead of building assets. Marcus would call this slavery because it means being owned by what others might think. Modern data shows that over 40% of discretionary spending is driven by social comparison. That means nearly half of unnecessary purchases exist to manage image, not life. Wealthy people do not look rich, they look free. Marcus ruled an empire, yet lived simply because status is fragile, and fragile things control the mind. Seneca warned, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who desires more that is poor. Practical solution: implement a 72-hour delay on all lifestyle upgrades. During that delay, ask one question: if no one could see this purchase, would I still want it? If the answer is no, the purchase is not for you. Freedom begins the moment applause is no longer required. Principle 3, stop selling time. Start building value. Being broke is often a math problem. Time is limited. Bills are not. The wealthy shift the equation by building something that earns without their constant presence. This can be a scalable skill, a product, a system, a brand, or an asset. Stoicism does not worship money. It worships mastery. Mastery creates value, and value creates leverage. Research shows that over 90% of millionaires earn income from at least one scalable source. Marcus Aurelius focused on systems, not busyness. Selling time trains obedience. Building value trains freedom. Practical solution: identify your highest value skill and design a version that is not tied to hours. Turn knowledge into systems, repeatable services, or digital assets. Ask daily, does this action earn once or many times? That question is the doorway out of time poverty. Principle 4. Silence is a financial weapon. Oversharing is expensive. When you announce your plans, you spend energy twice, once on talk and once on execution. Marcus wrote privately because focus is fragile. Psychological studies show people who publicly announce goals are significantly less likely to complete them. Silence protects leverage. Learn quietly, build quietly, save quietly, invest quietly, improve quietly. Practical solution: create a private progress log instead of public updates. Measure actions, not applause. Noise attracts validation seekers. Silence attracts outcomes. Principle 5. Discipline is compounding. People understand compounding in investing, but ignore compounding in behavior. Small daily actions build a financial identity over time. Tracking, spending, increasing skills, building a second income stream, investing consistently, and saying no more often create momentum. The broke mind wants a breakthrough. The Stoic builds inevitability. Studies show consistent habits outperform bursts of motivation by multiples over long periods. Marcus believed excellence was a habit, not an event. Wealth follows the same law. Principle 6, choose long-term pain over short-term pleasure. The rich are not lucky. They are trained to tolerate discomfort, delaying rewards, resisting trends, staying patient, and doing boring work. Comfort creates weakness, and weakness creates expensive decisions. Marcus trained himself daily to accept discomfort so that comfort never ruled him. Practical solution: deliberately schedule one uncomfortable financial action daily, whether saving, learning, or building. Discomfort today purchases freedom tomorrow. Principle 7, protect your attention like money. Attention is the real currency. If you spend it on drama, comparison, and outrage, your money will follow your chaos. A Stoic morning resets the mind with silence. Journaling one clear goal, one uncomfortable action, and one expense refused. 90 days of this practice rewires identity. Practical solution: eliminate one attention drain permanently. Treat focus as capital. Principle 8, build reputation before revenue. Rich people understand trust. Trust is an asset that creates opportunities, partnerships, and leverage. Marcus ruled by credibility, not noise. Reliability compounds faster than marketing. Show up, deliver, stay consistent. Do not beg for validation. Reputation is invisible capital that pays dividends for decades. Principle 9, own a piece of the world. Wages help you survive. Ownership helps you win. Ownership can be equity, a business, an audience, intellectual property, or real assets. Stoicism is not about being poor and humble. It is about being free and disciplined. Ownership converts effort into permanence and stability. Principle 10, money follows character. Here is the truth most people avoid. If your habits are chaotic, your finances will be chaotic. If your identity is disciplined, your finances will stabilize. Marcus did not promise comfort. He promised strength. Strength is profitable because it prevents stupid decisions, emotional spending, and short-term thinking. If this made you uncomfortable, that's good, because comfort is expensive. Most people stay broke because they keep waiting for motivation instead of building discipline. Let's reset for a second. Breathe in. Wealth is not about doing more. It's about doing less that destroys you and more that compounds quietly. Right now, you don't need another trick. You need structure. You need rules that protect you from your worst impulses. Here's your Stoic move tonight. Cut one expense that buys comfort but steals freedom. Sharpen one skill that earns beyond your time. Protect 1 hour of silence every day, no phone, no noise, no excuses. Do that consistently, and your life will begin to reorganize itself. 30 seconds in, hear this clearly. The people who get rich are not special. They are disciplined where others are emotional, calm where others panic, silent where others seek validation. This channel exists for one reason: to help you build a life that doesn't collapse under pressure. If you're done chasing motivation and ready to build mastery, subscribe to Stoic Wealth. Not for hype, not for shortcuts, for calm, durable success. And before you go, comment one word that you're choosing today: discipline.